We met our last speaker of the evening earlier tonight. She helped us understand how to pronounce the name of this wonderful event, which makes sense because this is her third time speaking. Mary Sanders loves Halloween, as I'm sure you can tell, and she's here to teach us how to decorate for the holiday.
Thank you, thank you. I could not get a sitter. Junior here is gonna kind of watch, and I'm too cheap to pay $3 to park in the Oregon District. Okay, too soon. So this is how I started out this year, obviously on September 8th when it came out. It's actually a good picture of how innocuous my house actually looks throughout the year. You know it's Halloween in my house when I go to all, hi Trish, how are you? When I go to all of the local thrift stores, buy baby dolls, chop their heads off, hit them with the blowtorch and shove them in jars. You know how people love Halloween, and it's a good thing I numbered the cards too. Lots of people who love Christmas have Christmas villages, and I have a Halloween village. And I'm actually married to a police officer whom I love dearly. But when you're married to a cop, I do not recommend surprising him in the middle of the night by decorating your bathroom like this. You will be happy to know that Freddy is still alive, no holes, and he does not say, "Stand and face me." And never, ever, 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 ever peek behind anyone's shower curtain when you visit their house because you don't know what's behind there. I don't just decorate the outside of my house. We love to decorate the inside of the house as well. And I'm actually, as I mentioned, really cheap. So a lot of the stuff that you see tonight, we actually have made. As in the books on the mantelpiece there are all just pieces of paper that I printed off and just covered, you know, like in school when you cover books. But don't tell Humphrey the guard tarantula because he thinks they're real. And I was never happier than when I got a bunch of severed arms on sale. So you just toss together some cinder blocks, some PVC into a rack, add some Christmas lights because you got to repurpose them, and it looks like these people are reaching out from the depths of hell. And the whole family gets into the holidays, including our dogs. Here we are introducing one of our new zombie babies to the nursery. As you know, it's Halloween when your dog brings you a severed hand. And school kids, you know, as I mentioned, school kids love our house, and I just enjoy them walking through the yard, looking at everything, making sure that, you know, they're a little scared or whatever, and they all take photos, and I decided that I would take prom photos because that's not weird. And you know it's Halloween when I text my husband and say, hey, you remember he's a cop, right? Hey, where can I find a robe for the dead bodies? And he just tells me where to find it. And this is what the side of our house looks like as you walk up to get the candy. There's the nursery where Junior normally stays. And, you know, you kind of wonder sometimes, do we have any kids, live kids, that are not zombie babies? And we do. And this next photo that you'll see here is our daughters. And the photo on the left was taken about 20 years ago. The photo on the right was taken about a week ago. You would be surprised to know that she despises Halloween. She apparently does not even like pumpkin carving. I think we may have traumatized her. I'm not sure about that. And so this is kind of what the scary side of the house looks like, and I will show you the front of the house as well from the view from the front where the balloon was from it. We do have one of those projectors that does the really awesome scenes and stuff, and every once in a while we'll, you know, hear a noise outside and find a person staring at the front yard, watching the scenes go by. We used to use dry ice to make fog until I burned off my fingerprints. That shit's dangerous. We actually now use a variety of fog machines, and I didn't actually realize how many varieties and kinds of fog juice there are. What you're seeing here is actually a ground-hugging fog. This is the front of my house, and shadows are very important, as are those $1 styrofoam heads that you can get at various stores. And you hit them with a blowtorch, because I like fire. And use some spray insulation, and you've got some great forms that you can make here's the nursery. The babies love attention. And they love red meat too. So if you guys are, tired of eating fermented food. And I actually also really in my mind, every scene that we set up has a story, and not everyone has full-size coffins like I do. 2 of them actually that my husband built to look like they're coming up out of the ground. And this Jack-in-the-Box scared the shit out of me, so it doesn't exist anymore. And the little boxes on the right there, actually, that one kind of fell over. It was a windy day. And when you decorate like this, you get really hungry. And I ordered pizza one day and forgot to turn off the screaming welcome mat. And I tried to chase down this poor pizza delivery guy, but I had a human skull in my hand. And he ran, and I couldn't even give him a tip. I don't know what's going on. And whenever you go places and you see things you really like, we actually went to New Orleans, and I fell in love with the tomb of Marie Laveau. So of course my poor husband, who puts up with me through so much, I made him build me a replica of the tomb there, which you can see, complete with all the kiss marks and the X's that you mark on it when you're making your wishes. And this is the view again from the front of the house. And from you saw from the first picture, it's a little bit more filled, if you will, than it was when you saw it. And you can see the 2 coffins there, some tombstones, and again, a lot of the stuff that you're seeing here is actually styrofoam. So this is the scene that I love best, and this is our grieving widow laying across the coffin of the gentleman she lost as he comes back to life to scare the shit out of kids, because it's Halloween when a kid pees in your driveway.